Hey guys, and welcome to the Natty Blueprint podcast. This is episode 48. We hope everyone is well. We hope everyone's having a lovely festive period. 12th of December, mate, like crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you done your Christmas shopping?
Yeah, so I hired my girlfriend, Kate, to do all the Christmas shopping, and then she sent me an invoice.
Nice. Delegate. That's the best way to do
That's it. Like,
it.
to be honest, like, because obviously we buy presents together, so it's just a
Yeah.
case of like, oh, she's better at that stuff than me. So I was like, right, whatever you buy, just ask me to send you half when you've
Yeah.
done it all. So
Yeah.
yeah, got a hefty invoice to tell you that much.
She probably bought some things for herself. It's like, yeah, this is
when,
for
when she said
mum.
it to me,
This is
I was
for
like,
auntie.
what have you been buying? like,
I mean, it's better to buy something that someone's good at picking presents than you
yeah,
go out, buy something, and then they just don't like it. So,
yeah. It's been
yeah,
difficult because like this year as well, like people have said to me like, what do you want? And I'm like, I don't know, like
I don't know.
nothing really. Like it's
Just some bro shit.
Yeah, like, do you know what? Like, Kate's family was like, "What do you want?" And I was like, "I don't know, cream of rice." Like,
Yeah. 15 kilos of cream of rice, that'll
yeah,
do.
but like, think about it. As bodybuilders, even though it's like not as it's not that glamorized, you would definitely use it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, whenever my family go, oh, I don't know what to get you, I was like, just buy some of these brands and you'll be sound.
Yeah, yeah,
Like when it comes to
literally.
supplements, like go for it. Like
You
to be
can't go
fair, like,
wrong.
I don't mind it. Like when people buy things I'm going to use. A lot of people are like, oh, but it's not like a present. It's like no, but it saves me buying it.
Yeah, literally. I know it sounds bad, but it's like for bodybuilders, it's difficult in it because it's like I don't know. Even when people buy me like nice clothes,
Yeah,
I struggle to find a lot of occasions where I can wear them.
yeah, or like because it might fit a little bit weird, or
Yeah,
obviously we're probably quite picky when it comes to the sizing of clothes and how they fit us. But I'm the same. Like my brother's bought me a few t-shirts before, and I'm just like, it's the right size. It just doesn't fit right,
yeah.
and I'm not going to wear it, unfortunately. So, yeah, don't try and buy a bodybuilder clothes, or if you do, make sure it's what they already wear.
Have you done your Christmas shopping yet?
No,
Oh
I
shit,
have
you're
not.
leaving it till late. You're doing the typical guy thing, bro.
I'll probably do it tomorrow. To be fair, I've got quite a few things to do tomorrow, so that'll be on the list, and I'll probably head out to Canterbury or Blue Water
Nice, nice.
and head out. So yeah,
Yeah,
but
we
I've
got the
just
meal
been.
tomorrow.
We have.
Can't wait.
It's the what's that? I think it's the third or
Third,
fourth one I've been to.
third one. Yeah, you came to the first one.
Oh, did I?
The
Okay.
first Korean cowgirl we went to was the first
Yeah,
meal I put on.
yeah,
Which is wild, actually. Think about
yeah.
it.
That was the day that I got the angle and everyone. I was just like,
Yeah, when you sat at the table, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
it definitely just warped my side.
Yeah. You've also got a very long head as well, like
Yes.
straight. But no, you did it.
I had a hairline as well, as Toby kindly pointed out as well.
He done you good
Hasn't
there.
he shaved his head as well?
Yeah, he shaved his head. I mean, I was waiting for someone to kind of come back and be like, kind of, you know, come on,
You, you,
Toby, like, how far's
you there?
yours? You know,
Yeah, yeah.
where's yours going?
I've got a few years on you, mate, so I'm allowed to have a receding hairline. But no, it's all fun. But yeah, third one. Obviously, this is bigger group.
Yeah,
Next
like
group.
a good
Yeah.
group. Unfortunately, some people couldn't make it, but I think there's going to be like 15, 16, which is
Oh wow.
pretty, like a pretty big table in a restaurant.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I'm
I
excited for it.
think where they're gonna seat us because I don't know if you've been into that one because it's
No.
it's not massive.
Oh,
So
is it not?
no,
Oh, mate,
it'll
we're
be
going to take up the
interesting.
whole restaurant.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Bunch of lads
Bunch of lads. There's going to be
and
some females there,
and a
don't
couple
worry.
of females. Yeah,
And a
true.
couple of, literally a couple of females.
But yeah, that'd be
Uh,
good. It'd be good.
yeah, no, I'm excited for it. It's something I like to do. Even it's a bit of a shame, like obviously not everyone can come. So in some ways, I like to do it, but then I feel slightly guilty for the clients that can't come. But
I mean, most people are coming. Like you can
yeah,
never please everyone, unfortunately.
yeah,
So
it's just hard to get the dates. And then if some people are miles away, then obviously they can't make it.
yeah,
But you know, it is what it is. Any updates from you, bro, this week?
I'm not as injured, but I
Hey,
am full of well, I say full of cold. I feel good now. I'm just a bit bunged up. So yeah, I've been dealing with what everyone's got at the gym at the moment, which is for me man flu. I think it was Tuesday. I was completely in the bin. I was not feeling good at all, and then it was just illness protocol. And today is my best day, so tomorrow I should be good. But other than that, not a lot. Not a lot.
Yeah, do you know what's funny is like last weekend when I was doing check-ins, I reckon every other check-in someone was telling me they were ill.
Yeah.
Like everyone was ill, and I was like,
Yep.
Jesus Christ! And then I walked in the gym, saw Finn there, and he was
Oh,
ill.
he was ill.
He was
I went
really
to
ill, and then I was like, "Oh, mate." And he's like,
yeah,
I was like, I kind of want to have a look at you in person because I haven't seen you in person in a while. But I was
yeah.
like, don't want to get sick.
No,
I
it's not
still
worth
did the coach's job and went and had a look at him, just
it.
held my breath the whole time. Yeah, just I was like, Finn, don't breathe on me.
Yeah, to be fair, I did see him that day. I went to chat to him, like we crossed paths on the stairs, and he was like, "Don't talk to me, I'm ill." I was like, "Okay." And then, like 2 or 3 days later, I got ill. So yeah,
You got
probably
it.
got it.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's got it at the moment. Everyone's got
Yeah,
something.
I mean, I'd rather have it now than Christmas Day. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I always tend to get ill like December. So this is my
I think
December
it's
illness.
just the time of year, innit? Like you can't avoid it.
Yeah,
There's nothing you can do. Like even if everyone says like get on your health sups and all that, and there's nothing you can really do.
yeah. Same with like yeah, taking supplements and having a protocol afterwards. I do think it helps. Or you're frozen on mind. Nope, you're back. I do think it helps, but a lot of it is just you got to ride it out. Like you're not going to miraculously wake up the next day. Oh, I've taken my vitamin C. I'm good now. It doesn't unfortunately work like that. So just rest if you need to. I think we talked about this before anyway. Like be sensible with it. Don't go into the gym acting like a madman and just maybe take a day or two off, which is exactly what I did. So I feel
Yeah.
good.
The worst
Good.
things when I'm ill is like I can deal with the cold and like the head cold and stuff, but it's when your joints just feel achy and just you feel a bit
Yeah.
like just weak. That's the
Yeah.
worst part of it for me because I know then like training's off the table.
Yeah. Like to be fair, I don't mind. It's just if I can't breathe, I just feel disgusting. It just makes me dirty. And like you're getting ready, like if you're training legs, especially if you can't breathe, it's just not
Oh yeah,
happening. So
yeah. You can
yeah,
kind of ride out like the smaller sessions, like
yeah.
push
But when
or
you need to like on a hack squat or a pendulum, like you're done.
yeah, you can't brace
Absolutely done.
properly. Set's
No.
gone. Set's done.
But yeah, what about you? Any big updates? Any exciting news?
Not really, mate.
No?
Trying to think what's happened this last week. Nothing much, to be honest. Like it's just been a good week. Like training's flying.
Nice.
My lower back is finally playing ball. Not that it was bad anyway. I think half of it was like a confidence thing, and then
Yeah.
half of it was like it just doesn't. The like a hip hinge doesn't feel safe yet.
Yeah.
I don't know when you like if you've experienced it, but when you reach kind of certain body weights or like body fat percentages, when you hip hinge, you feel like, hey, there's a potential this could fold me right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Like you
I
just
feel
don't
like I've
feel
just kind
stable
of come
under
out of that.
load. Yeah. Another thing as well, obviously you said about the confidence as well. Like if you're not confident going into the lift, you're then worried about the injury, which
Yeah,
can then make you get injured.
yeah,
So
yeah.
sometimes it's not worth it. You just got to kind of be patient with it for a few weeks. But I think you got what was it 190?
190, yeah, 190 for six. Still absolutely rookie numbers. Compared, like I look back at some RDL, I've done like a 230 RDL before,
Sure.
and I'm now like 190 for six. But to be fair, I was like,
£300.
yeah, close. Yeah, close. Like maybe 210, which
That's
was
what we can
very
talk
heavy.
about. It was a good few weeks, maybe a couple of months ago now. Is it Tommy Fury? He said he was gonna start taking on bodybuilding. He was gonna get to like £300. Did you hear about that?
Right, okay.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna take it seriously. I'm gonna go to like 260, £300." So you're not though, and everyone rinsed him in the comments. It was like Ronnie Coleman, Dorian, all those sorts of people. Like, what was Ronnie Coleman like?
He
260?
he must no, he was probably a bit heavier, maybe like 280. I wouldn't even be surprised if he was 300 in his off season.
Exactly, and that's someone who's done it for a long time and is a genetic freak. The likes of Tommy Fury is not hitting fucking £300. He'd probably struggle to hit 230.
Yeah. Even if he blasted gear for years, like he's probably still wouldn't even
Yeah,
achieve that.
exactly. He's not a small guy, but I think he's just living in a little bit of la la land with it. Like
Yeah. That's just
you're not
knowledge
hitting
though,
three
isn't it?
hundred
Like
pounds.
just doesn't
Yeah,
understand it. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, I'm just gonna give bodybuilding a go, why not?
yeah. Just I'm just gonna try it for a little bit and just be £300.
Yeah.
Not sure it works like that, bro.
He would hate the quality of his life at £300.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm a little wet natty, and I hated being 220. Like, when I was 220, I couldn't breathe. Kate used to moan at me. I used to sit on the sofa, right? And sometimes I'd like miss a breath, and I'd go like that. I just sat there. So I can't imagine how people felt when they were like when they're £300. Like they physically can't breathe.
It's like sleep apnea, but you're awake.
Yeah, mate. I used to. I think because the way my sofa is, it kind of puts you on a bit of a
You're like,
slant. Yeah, yeah. So the airways just there's too much body fat around those airways, bro.
oh God, Jesus. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever hit £200 ever.
What's that? £23 away from what you're now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're not hitting that.
I mean, I could, but I wouldn't look like a bodybuilder at
No.
any point. I
Do
would
you know what? You'd look fucking big though in clothes. You'd
I'm
look
just like
massive
this.
in clothes. You'd look like that photo of the Korean cowgirl.
Oh God. Yeah. So for me, hitting £200 is not on the cards. I couldn't think of anything worse, to be honest.
Yeah.
What is that in
I've
kilos?
been at those body weights for like long periods of time before. I think there was my last off season. I didn't dip below like 190 for the whole time until I did my pre-prep diet where I got down to 180.
Yeah.
But I think this is something we could probably talk about as well as like body fat set points and like body
Yeah.
weight set points as well. Like one thing I've noticed a lot, especially from the guys coming out of prep, is just how different they're. Like for example, Dylan, he can sit at a very low body fat percentage and feel good, but then someone
Yeah.
else might need to put on a little bit more body weight to feel
Yeah.
kind of normal again.
Yeah. Like for me, I think when I dropped under £170, I think it was, maybe like 168, I was like, I don't want to be at this weight forever
Yeah,
at all. And it's weird because again, some people just walk around without even trying, like that lean as I was at like 168, £169. And it's just light work for them.
yeah,
For me, it's a bit of a graft, and I'm sure it is for you as well. Like, I'm not the sort of person who gets really heavy. I sit somewhere in the middle where I would say in shape, and
yeah.
then obviously not pushing that kind of extra soft. And I could comfortably sit there forever and not have an issue with it. But I know some people prefer being a little bit heavier. Like I said, Dylan can stay lean. I wish I could because I
And
would.
Dylan doesn't have like any issues with being lean either.
Okay.
Like I remember when I prepped him in 23 and he was peeled for his first show at Fitex, and we were just like I was driving him up there to the show and we were chatting, and he's like, "Yeah, I just feel fine. Like I feel normal. Like
That's mad,
everything's fine. Energy's good, cognitive function's fine." And I'm
man.
like I don't know how you
Yeah.
existing at that point.
Yeah, but like when I broke 165 pounds, I was like, nothing feels normal anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
I just
See, I
feel
think
like
that's what
bread.
it's like for me. Like my body wants to be on the heavier side. Like
Yeah,
I find my kind of where performance is its best, and what I've noticed over the past few years is between the like 190 to maybe even like 205. That kind of 15 pounds is where I can do some pretty cool shit in the gym, and
yeah,
that's where I've done majority of my stuff. Like for example, doing the I was looking back at my pendulum when I did 4 plates for 21 reps on the Atlantis pendulum.
yeah,
Like I'm struggling to get 4 plates for like 8 reps at the moment.
yeah,
So maybe
yeah,
when the time comes and I slowly get up to that body weight, I'll be hopefully stronger than that.
yeah. Like I think there is a limit to what you can do. Obviously, you're just putting on weight for the sake of it, but at the same time, weight moves weight, and if that's adding more stimulus, you're gonna grow from it as well. So don't get fat, but get strong. And
Yeah,
sometimes you have to get a
I
little
think
bit
this
fat
is like
to do that.
this is runs into the kind of topic of there's no absolutes
Yeah,
within bodybuilding. Like some people will operate at heavier body weights better and be more productive.
yeah,
And I've found for myself that is what's worked in the past. I'm obviously trying to, slowly come out of this post prep period and slowly build up body weight to have loads of runway to grow.
yep,
But I can imagine, in 2020 or late next year, whenever it is, depending on what AJ's thoughts of it as well. But I can imagine I'll be kind of floating within those similar body weights as I was in my previous off season, but they'll
yeah.
just look better and better and better.
Yeah, that is kind of the goal every year, though, isn't it? It's just to try and look better at the same body weight, so then you can kind of gauge the next diet, the next push up based off like a middle ground. So for me, I always kind of like looking at myself at probably around this sort of weight, like 180 pounds ish, like circa 180. And it's just looked way better every single year. But I remember, I think it was just maybe the year before I started with you. I think I got up to like 86, 87 kilos, and I
Is that
was
when
a
you were
mess.
fat?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was a mess, absolute mess. Like no structure to my diet. In fact, it was probably like takeaways 3 times a week. I was in a relationship at the time, and it was just, oh, let's go out, let's go out, let's go out. It was just eat fucking 3, 4 times a week, and it wouldn't just be go out, sit down to a nice restaurant. It would just be your Five Guys, your Domino's. Like it would be those sort of things. And I was like, at the time, I didn't realize. And then when because I'd done the diet myself, I think I dropped like 10, 12 kilos by myself. I was like, man, I was fat. There
It's
was no
always
need for that.
it's always okay. Saying that, I was looking at my kind of starting body weights when I started prep, and I actually
Yeah,
quite like that look.
yeah,
But I was around like 195, and it wasn't like fat, but it was slightly soft. Like I didn't
yeah,
have fully visible abs, but I was like I look really round. I just look big, like I look like a
yeah.
big human
See,
being.
I think it's obviously you're saying that now being a little bit heavier, but I guarantee if you looked at that just coming out of prep, you'd be like, no, I don't want that.
Yeah,
That's
maybe.
out of shape.
Yeah.
And I think it like mentally it takes a little bit of time as well to kind of adjust. It took me a fair while. Like I feel good now. Like I look at myself, I still feel in shape. But if I said to you straight out of coming out of prep and I said, right, you're going to be 195 pounds, knowing what you just said there, you'd be like, absolutely not.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Definitely. I
it's a
mean,
bit of a
I
weird
even looked. I was looking back at the photos, and I was like, Jesus, I look better there than I do now. Oh,
Yeah, I think there is that weird in between phase with some people, especially out of prep or a diet, where it just doesn't look as good
yeah,
because it only looks impressive when you're extra, extra lean, and that bit on top just looks a bit shit. And then you go past that, you then look a bit bigger, a bit fuller, and it actually just helps with how you look in clothes, with your clothes off as well. Like, I would love to walk around how I walk around when I was in prep, but pumped 24/7. It's not happening, so there's no point.
no,
Yeah.
it is awesome though.
Oh yeah. Like there's a video that I took. I think I was in the garden. I think it was after we had a decent amount of weather. I was like, I had a nice tan, and I just had veins everywhere. I was like, man, if I could do that every day, all day, every day, that'd be sick.
Yeah, that's one thing
Yeah.
I miss is I remember when I was training legs, and my legs just blew up. Like I think
Yeah.
it was post, yeah, it was post Island show. So I came back and then trained legs the following day, and because I just come off the back of a peak week, I was full. I had a
Yeah.
refeed on that day as well,
Oh,
and my
nice.
legs just fucking blew up. And I remember just
Yeah.
looking down at them and I was like, my legs have never looked like this. And like I don't even get that now. Like the
Yeah.
post show fullness, I don't get that kind of that level
Yeah.
of vascularity now.
Yeah. No, I don't see any veins in my legs at all, unless I'm super lean.
Yeah, to be fair, this was the only prep where I've seen veins in my legs.
Okay,
Um,
that's good.
so yeah, it took 3 times.
Yeah, and you got your glutes inside out as well, so it was
Yeah,
obviously a lot leaner.
yeah, yeah. They're gone. They're in hibernation now.
I was gonna open my window quick 'cause it's getting a bit warm in here.
No worries, no worries. But I thought we would talk on today's podcast, as we need topics to talk about and discuss. But bodybuilding and relationships, as Denny's like gonna silently mute himself now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dip out for a bit.
I think it's a good topic to discuss because there's going to be a lot of kind of elements to it. You're going to have, relationships where both of the people are bodybuilders. You're going to have one side that's a bodybuilder and one side that's not into it. And I think it's good to kind of just air out like our opinions on it. Really, not that there is a right or wrong way. I think
Yeah, I
the
mean, I
the
think there's a things that you should look for from both parties. But yeah, there's definitely not something that you should do.
yeah,
Like at the end of the day, like you just need to have a bit of common sense with it on both ends as well. So, I mean, you've pretty much done that whole thing for a little while, being in a relationship. So you take the the run on that one, and I'll jump in.
okay. So I think the first kind of thing to talk about is like support, right?
Yeah.
And like you said, you nailed it. It's on both ends. And I think for vast majority of people probably listening to this podcast right now are in a relationship with someone who's not a bodybuilder, right? Maybe they might go to the gym a little bit or whatever,
Yeah.
but they're not a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
And I think support is big, not only from just the person who's in the relationship who's not the bodybuilder, but also the bodybuilder as well. You need to have an understanding that bodybuilding can be a selfish sport.
Yeah.
But I also caveat that and say you shouldn't feel guilty for bodybuilding as well,
No.
because that is
Yeah.
wrong.
Essentially, like for example, let's say in a prep scenario, because obviously a prep scenario there's less room for deviation, and that's going to be the tougher out of all of them. Obviously, in an off season, you're still going to have those elements of it, but explaining to the other person, whilst not trying to scare them, but just the reality of it, or obviously don't go to the extremes and be like, I'm going to be moody, because you're just creating a self fulfilling prophecy at that point. Like, I think as maybe we've both experienced, you get better at handling it anyway as preps go on and diets go on, but allow the other person to understand what's going to happen, but then make sure you're both communicating how you're both feeling, because there might be some instances where you're in the depths of prep, you're not feeling the best, motivation's a little bit low. Maybe you're just not your chirpy self. Your partner, who's maybe not into bodybuilding, they might perceive that as, oh, you're not interested in me. It's not the case. I'm just not within myself. And obviously, sometimes you have to catch yourself in those moments, be like, hey, it's nothing you're doing. This is just how I'm feeling at the moment. Maybe I'll feel better in an hour, or we'll go do something else. So just communicate, because I think that's the biggest thing. And lack of communication usually creates the issues.
Yeah, it does with any relationship though, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Like
Yeah.
literally any relationship. But yeah, no, 100%. Like if you can communicate well and express how you feel, and also be considerate as well that, you know, if you are a bodybuilder, yes, I would say set the kind of precedent in a way from the start. Like even if you're in the off season, don't try and be someone you're not. Like if you love bodybuilding, you should still be a bodybuilder around the person you're meeting or forming a relationship with.
Yeah.
And I think that was one thing that was really important with me with Kate is she already kind of knew what she was getting into,
Not
right?
much change, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like she knew that okay, this guy's not only a bodybuilder but a coach. I have to understand that his time's going to be elsewhere, and I'm not always going to be the kind of the main
Center of
priority.
attention. Yeah.
Yeah, like there's
Yeah.
going to be other things on the go, and I think that is it's really important to kind of understand that from the get go, rather
Yeah.
than mate. I know you've got to put in. I don't want to say put in more effort at the start, but it's not the right way of putting it, is it? But
Yeah.
there's another way of kind of phrasing that. But there's a way of like you want to express yourself and maybe do different things, but still live like a bodybuilder because they need to understand that you know when you go in prep, that dial is going to be turned
Up
even
to
more.
100%,
Yeah,
literally. But at the same time, like, don't think of it as a negative. There's still lots of things that you can do whilst you're in prep. You
yeah,
can still go on dates. They just won't include food. And if they do include food, take a meal with you. It's not
yeah,
the end of the day. I've done it before. I've spent a day out in London whilst on prep. I took my meal with me.
yeah.
Got a few weird looks. I don't really care. For me, it's not necessarily about having the meal with the person. It's about just being with the person. So if you can still kind of experience that to a degree, yeah, I'm sure I'd love to have what the other person's having, but it's more about the actual
Interaction.
thing, the thing that you're doing as opposed to what you're eating, because that
Yeah,
doesn't actually matter. So try not to think of it as like now we can't go out and do dates. It's like you can, and if your partner's telling you that you can't, they're probably being a bit of a dick about it. And then on the complete flip side of that, which kind of gears towards kind of maybe more family as well, is understand that they just might not understand, and you kind of have to accept that and be like, they're not going to get why I'm doing it. And people will be like, oh, just have something to eat or have this. You can't get frustrated at that, because that's just them living a normal life. They're going to say those things. You can never control what other people are going to say. So accept that you're probably going to hear some things that you don't want to hear. Don't bite to it. And obviously, that is difficult when you're in prep, but you've just got to be probably more self aware than you ever have been, because realize what you're doing from the other person's perspective just looks like you're being a dick, and you don't want that. So just express as best as you can, and just again communicate.
so it's what it comes down to, and it just that whole communication aspect of things. I
Yeah.
mean, Do you think it's, if I put a scenario in your head, let's say you were dating a bodybuilder and you weren't a bodybuilder, would you feel like it's your responsibility in a way to try and understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to. I'll use an example. There's people that I've dated where they're into other things that I have literally no interest in or I just know nothing about. I will still go out of my way to be with them in those moments or go with them to certain events or just experience it. I might not get it. I'm not going to understand it straight away, but as a relationship, you kind of need to take interest in your partner's interests because if you don't, you're just not interested in your partner. Like, so yeah, I think it is part of it. Obviously, how much you get involved is completely up to you as a individual and as a couple, but show that you want to sort of know a little bit because then that makes it easier for things that do come up because you're going to have a bit more understanding. You might not get it 100%. People are like, oh, okay, he's doing this because XYZ, or take them to a show if it's a bodybuilding show. Let them see what it is, or just make sure that they come with you. And then I'm sure come the day, they'll see how important it is. They'll see all the other competitors or whatever it is, and they'll be able to see, like, oh, okay, this is maybe more than just because from the outside, bodybuilding just looks like you get a tan, you're being vain, and you're dancing on stage. That's what it looks like. And there's more to it than that. It's passion at the end of the day. So just make sure that you show how important it is, but also from the other person who's not the bodybuilder, just get involved a little bit because it can just make things so much easier.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. I mean, one thing that Kate does is like she'll do my meal prep, and I'll come home from, so I'll work, go to the gym, and maybe she won't train that day or something. She'll come home and she'll do
Yeah.
my meal prep, and I'll come home and she'll be like, oh, I've done your meal prep, and it's like just those little things. I just like from that side is just takes a lot of kind of weight off your shoulders when you've got so
Yeah.
much to do, and it means a lot as well
Yeah.
because it shows that it's like, okay, like I know he needs this food because he's going to eat his meals, etc. Like it shows that you're making an effort to understand what you're
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
I would just advise though, if you do that, make sure you do have 100% understanding of the meal plan
Yes.
and the total
Imagine.
grams.
Yeah, like for a few weeks, someone else has been cooking your food, and it turns out it's not what it should
Yeah,
have been.
you've been having, I don't know, 200 grams of rice rather than 100.
Oh, imagine. I'm sure that has happened, to be fair, like
Yeah.
plenty of times. Maybe even Kate's maybe accidentally done something.
She
But
has messed up once
okay.
in the early days. So I buy, the 750 packs of beef mince.
Yeah.
That gets split into 5 meals.
Yeah.
First time she done it, she split into 4 meals. So obviously I have more beef mince. I mean, I was in the off season. It was kind of a bit like, doesn't
Yeah,
really
it
matter.
is what
But
it is. But
yeah,
yeah,
it's
when you're
just,
in prep, that matters. Like,
oh,
especially if you
mate.
don't realize the mistake.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
just say it carried on for weeks and weeks and weeks. Your coach is going to be making changes. On paper, you're going to be on a lot less food than you think you are.
you're
So
actually
yeah,
eating loads more because your missus
yeah,
is cooking the wrong
yeah. You're,
amounts.
you're cheating on your diet unintentionally every single day.
Maybe that's the way to do it, bro.
Yeah, placebo.
Are you still
Yeah,
off? Are you still off plan if you're on plan?
there you go.
Who knows?
Yeah,
Anything else to discuss with the relationship side of things? I think you nailed it. Like looking at dates, looking at doing different things that are not related to food. If it is,
yeah.
bring your meals with you, supporting each other, communicating. Is there anything like bodybuilders should do?
Bodybuilders should do.
I'd
I guess
say,
just talk about it more because I don't think it's talked about enough, which
yeah.
is obviously what we're doing. So yeah, um,
What about libido?
yeah, that's a good one. I don't know about you, but mine just hits the floor at a certain
Yeah,
point.
mate. As soon as I
And
go into a deficit, mine's gone.
yeah, and again, it goes back to communication. Like as long as your partner knows that you're not doing it because you don't love them anymore. Like sometimes you can do other things. Let's just put it that way. Like it doesn't have to be you two doing whatever you're doing, playing dancing games under the sheets. But
Yeah,
yeah, for me, like I think it was as soon as I hit. To be fair, it was as soon as my sleep got affected,
yeah,
my libido just went in the floor. I like someone could like maybe TMI, but I don't really care. I'm pretty open. Someone could be literally standing in front of me naked, doing whatever, and I'm like, cool. I'm just not interested today, so
yeah.
sorry.
Do you think a lot of it is down to energy though, rather than? I think a lot of people say, "Oh, your testosterone definitely decreases within a
Of
prep
course,
for a
yeah.
natural," but how much of that do you think is energy rather than?
I don't know. For me, I think it's actual libido. Like, there's no, what's the word? There's no, I'm
Yeah,
trying to,
there's just nothing going on. Your body doesn't want to procreate at the end of the
yeah,
day.
there's no like instinct,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. No desire. There you go.
Yeah, there's just no want. It's not the energy because there'll be times where obviously like maybe we're pushing food up in the week and my energy's feeling a lot better, but I'm just still like nah,
Yeah,
and it's just not happening. So everyone's different. I guarantee you there's some people out there that don't get affected at all, and it's just like what are you talking about? Like there's nothing wrong with it. I do also think, and I'm aware of this as well. Sometimes you can create that self-fulfilling prophecy, but like, oh, I'm super lean, so my libido is super low. Don't tell yourself that it's going to happen until you find yourself in that situation, because you can almost, again, create the problem because you then get in your head, you're like, oh, I'm lean, so oh, I've got no libido, or
yeah.
this is happening, or
I think a lot of it as well is you know how when you get to those latter ends of prep and it comes like super consuming, right? Like
yep,
everything you're thinking about is just
yeah,
staging, X amount of days or X amount of weeks.
yeah,
That's when for me, like just nothing happens because in my
yeah,
head that's literally like all I'm thinking about all day every day is that show,
yeah.
and so I'm
And then
just
you're
like,
like, oh, that's extra expenditure. I can't be doing that. I've got to stay on
yeah,
plan.
that doesn't even go through my head. Maybe it would. Maybe if it was like, hey, viewers, extra expenditure, I probably would do it.
Yeah, like, I'll skip cardio today because that happened.
Yeah. Do you remember? Was it early days on the podcast we got asked if it was included in your cardio amounts? Is that a
I think I
question?
do. I do remember that question. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Short answer, no, it doesn't. Like, do your cardio.
Anyway, I think that rounds off that topic very nicely. See,
Nice little segment.
we've done our due diligence with that.
We
We
have
absolutely
indeed.
nailed it. Bodybuilding
Yeah,
relationships from
well,
the Natty Blueprint.
I would say we're gurus, but maybe that's only 50% of the podcast.
I know, bro. Bodybuilding tarnished my last relationship, so no, I
Um,
wouldn't say that was all up to bodybuilding. I'd say that's up to individual
life.
as well.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway, swiftly moving on.
any other topics you want to start before we maybe jump into some questions?
um, Christmas special quickly.
Yeah, let's go. Let's open up your
So
little.
we're gonna we're gonna plan the Christmas special after this podcast. We're gonna solidify names. We're gonna do a quiz. I think a quiz is the best thing to do.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to either it's gonna be me and you doing the quiz, or one of us is gonna have to answer the questions. But I don't think that makes sense when we're kind of like a joint podcast.
Yeah, I mean, depends how many people we get. We might be able to get away with doing it as in two teams and one person, like me or you, just asking the questions. Um, it depends if we have an even or odd number, or if we just do. We'll figure it out. But there will be a
We'll,
quiz.
we'll
There will be a
figure it out. But it might
quiz.
be worth like, I don't know, having everyone when we're doing like segments of the quiz. So I thought we could have like certain sections, right? Like maybe a bodybuilding, maybe a Christmas section. I don't know, whatever, like
Yeah,
general
just
knowledge
like
or whatever.
general knowledge. Yeah,
Me and you could just like waffle while, and they're all on mute whilst they're answering the question, and then we'll read the next one out. I don't
maybe.
know.
I think we might have to take to ChatGPT for this one.
Yeah, we might have to go down the AI route for this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, we will be finalising that. And we've also got an exciting guest planned for next week as well. So stay tuned for that episode.
We do indeed. We do.
Questions?
Yeah, let's go for it. I've only got a couple anyway, so let's
Right.
begin.
Let's
Uh,
begin.
got a couple from Rosh. He says, "What areas is Den Dog?" We'll target you with this one as well. Looking to bring up before you next compete. Everything. For me, it's more so midsection control and my chest.
Yep.
So, but in short, everything. Like I just need to be bigger at the end of the day, or want to be bigger. So, yeah, specifically, my chest has always been. I wouldn't say a weak point. It becomes a weak point when it's the weak point, if that makes sense.
I
Like when I
think because
flatten off,
your arms and your delts, like your delts are ridiculous, right?
yeah, and then it just makes my chest look
Yeah.
2D.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
so
yeah, definitely. I'd say midsection and chest for you, which is pretty much what your program's primarily based
Yeah.
around us bringing those up.
Yeah, so yeah, for me, chests, because unfortunately, when I am flat, it's the area that just gets super flat, especially when I pose as well. It kind of just does this and like stretches out and looks like I've got a no muscle in my chest. So yeah, that will be my area. What about you? Any
Mine's just probably
specifics?
majority of my upper body.
Okay.
Well, I need more muscle everywhere, to be honest,
Yeah.
to be competitive in the open class, but majority of it needs to be in my upper body for sure.
Yeah. Obviously, you're taking a slightly different approach with your training. Are you still doing that?
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
still slightly higher volume, more frequency, which is going well. I definitely feel like a lot more trashed because I'm training 3 days on the trot, and I have an upper session, which is a big session. Then I followed by a leg session, which is a big session, and then when I get to that delts and arms day, I'm like, oh, I'm glad it's a rest day tomorrow, you know.
Yeah.
But then that
Yeah.
delts and arms day is kind of like a bit of an active rest day anyway, because it's only like
Yeah. It's not gonna do you at all,
no.
is it?
So
For
it's
particular.
nice. Like I really do enjoy it. The more volume side of things as well, and the more kind of I have one upper session that I absolutely love it, and I got it tomorrow, and it's like barbell row, incline dumbbell press, like dumbbell row, like dumbbell fly. Like there's just so many like free weight, just basic movements, and I just love it.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I do find it's going well at the moment. It's just again, time will tell whether my body
Yeah. I
responds to
mean,
it.
at the end of the day, it all works, doesn't it? It's
Yeah,
just you got to stick to it and get stronger, eat more,
yeah,
rinse, repeat for a long time, and then it will work. It's just whether you enjoy it at the end of the day.
yeah, 100%. Whatever you can be consistent with,
Yeah,
you'll grow with.
for sure.
Carla's asked thoughts on bodybuilders using synthetic oils and PMMA. I can't actually remember what PMMA stands for. It's like
Mm.
polymethan something. Basically, it's a oil that you inject and it's permanent. It's like filler.
It is polymethyl methacrylate.
Okay, there we go. We'll go with that.
That is sometimes illegally injected into muscles as a permanent site enhancer oil.
There you
So,
go.
but like
There you
any
go.
site injection oil, pretty
Yeah,
much.
and I think like synthol is like an SEO, which
Yeah,
is I'm right in saying dissolves over time or maybe relocates, but
yeah,
yeah, thoughts on it, wouldn't do it, especially as a natural.
yeah. I
Pointless.
personally like the people that do it, and especially when you, I mean, this kind of proves what I'm about to say. It just looks shit and you can see it. So
Yeah,
what's the point in doing it? Like you're actually probably making yourself look worse. I've never, obviously, maybe some people are getting away with it because they're actually smart with how they're using it. But when it's just overdone, you'll probably fall into that trap of needing to do more, much like anything. And then it'll get to the point where you've overdone it and you can't go back. So there's
was
no
it that
point.
was it that Indian bloke who like blew himself up with it?
Yeah, like he just jabbing it into his biceps and his pecs, and he
Didn't
just
he
looked
get
like
like a infection or something, and he had to?
yeah, he got like a uh, an infection and it just swelled up and then it burst one day.
Oh,
God, can you imagine?
just
Like you're just stretching the skin like this. There's no like long-term stretching of the skin. Like as you get bigger, you don't just suddenly put on like 20 kilos overnight, and essentially you're stretching the skin as if that has happened, and it's gonna go wrong at some point. Like
yeah.
I just don't see the point.
Nah, brutal. I wouldn't recommend it. So that's our thoughts.
Yeah, not the one.
She's also asked how much busier do you think gyms will get this time of year as the new year approaches?
Do you know what? In our gym, I don't think it does get that much busier. In
No,
a like a commercial gym, I used to train in the gym group. You would notice it, but not that much. I think it's maybe it's a thing elsewhere, like in America or whatever, where maybe gyms are a bit more crowded. But I don't see it. Everyone's like, "Oh, new people in the gym." So and
good on
like,
them.
yeah, literally, we was new people once upon a time, but I never notice it get crazy busy. Maybe it's just because of the times that I train, but
Yeah, no, I
it's
can't. I can't remember like a time I've walked in January and been like, "Oh, it's super busy in here." Like,
yeah.
no,
Or like you walked in and be like, "Oh, I don't recognize these people," because they're
yeah.
all new members. Like
I
it
think
tends to be like a slow thing.
I think as well with the fitness industry becoming a lot more popular, like
Yeah,
majority of people go to the gym.
yeah,
Like, it's not kind of a new thing to do in the new year anymore. When it
yeah,
kind of was a couple of years ago. Like, it was one of those
yeah.
things we
If anything, you could argue maybe like the December/January period, you might see a little bit of a drop off because people just get lazy over this. Like
Yeah, that's actually one thing I
general
have noticed.
general population anyway, like people that aren't super into the gym, they'll probably just stop going for a couple of months. So maybe the trade-off with the new people that are wanting to start versus the people dropping off, it probably just stays the same, and that's probably why I don't notice it.
Yeah, I mean, actually, December, I've actually noticed the gym be quieter.
Yeah,
Definitely, like, 'cause I train at the busiest time, which is like 5 p.m.,
yeah,
and it's like noticeably like less busy.
right. So, yeah.
Mm.
Although I think I went at like 7 p.m. last week. It was packed. I did not enjoy it.
Yeah, who knows then? But
Who
yeah, no,
knows?
I think so. I don't think it will increase that much, but like Denny said, in commercial gyms potentially.
Yeah, definitely.
Um,
Uh, I've got another one from Rosh. Will elite content Denny be making his return? The reels were really good. Need YouTube videos. Life just be lifing, bro, and I just need to get back into it, basically. But yes, it is on the cards. I do need to start making content. So
you know what I'm laughing at is I think the reel that you posted, you were like, I bought
yeah.
myself a DJI because I could be posting a minimum of one video a week,
To
and
be
that was the
fair,
only
I
video.
did it for about 2 weeks and then it just stopped.
Two videos.
So yeah, but yeah, in short, yes, content will be coming back, but life, let's just put it that way. Life,
Life be lifing.
life be laughing.
I also find like sometimes making reels really I find it so boring editing
Yeah,
footage, and so
yeah,
I just rather get David to do it.
yeah. The thing is, like, I like making content, but I don't like making content that everyone else makes
Yeah,
because I'm not adding any value to the whole sphere of bodybuilding. I'm just telling people what a calorie is, and
yeah.
that's not the sort of content I want to make. So
It
yeah,
is
I don't know.
difficult as well, isn't it? Because like you don't want to regurgitate, but you know someone's already spoken about the topic that you want to
Yeah,
talk about.
but at the end of the day, even if you educate one person, like you're actually helping. So sometimes I just need to be like, right, just get out of my own head and just start making it. But for me, there is that fine line of just making shit for the sake of it. I say shit loosely.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, it's tough. Like especially with people that maybe don't do it full time or they're not as maybe they just have an Instagram profile. You can essentially just post what you want to post. Unfortunately, when you're doing coaching and you're a coach, you have to think about what your audience is going to perceive because it might put you in a bad light and you can't always say what you want to say completely. I think it's important to be authentic, but sometimes you have to like censor some bits because
yeah,
you're just going to look like you're just moaning. But
yeah. It is. It's a tough balance. I mean, I was doing the old photo with
yeah,
that stuff, and I did everyone else capture this, and I got some good responses, and I was like, I don't know if I can put them on my story because they're too directed, you know.
yeah.
And I was like, oh,
But the thing is, at the same time, people like that because it is you being authentic as well.
yeah,
So there's that thing of like, do I just go like 100% in that direction of not necessarily outing people, but because some people just enjoy that sort of content. Like there's plenty of content creators out there at the minute that are, I don't really agree with it, but that's their entire
yeah.
sort of profile is just outing people. And it does well. So
I don't necessarily believe in outing people. I think outing bullshit is a good way, and definitely
yeah,
I think over this year I've just said to myself, my Instagram is my Instagram. I
yeah,
can post whatever the fuck I want to post on it. If you don't like me, don't follow me. I don't care.
literally. Yeah,
Like, and I think that has worked out well because then I just post what I want. You go on my Instagram, it's clients, me training, the occasional reel, the occasional educational carousel post, and just general bullshit, and probably a picture of a cat on my story every other day. Like, do you know what I mean? But like, one, my life doesn't change, so my variety of content not going to change,
yeah,
and I'm going to post what I want to post. I'm a bodybuilder who loves training, so I post my training. You know,
yeah. Simple as that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I post my
Social media
chicken
is
rice and
crazy.
pineapple because I love my chicken
Yeah.
rice and pineapple.
We can keep the chicken and rice, just not the pineapple.
um,
Let me out questions.
okay, all right. I've got a couple from Rosh as well. Podcast goals for next year: potential in real life poddy.
That'd be quite cool. Have a little studio. assuming that's what he means.
Yeah, little studio setup.
I don't think it would be something that we could maintain full time, but maybe
No.
like the one-off
It would
and
be
in
pretty
person.
cool. I mean, you could probably get like deals with them, right, where they can cut up a load of it and make them reels and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Maybe even get David involved.
yeah, yeah.
I don't
That
know.
would be a bad shout.
The thing is, what people need to understand is me and Denny make literally zero money from doing this
Yeah,
podcast.
it actually costs us money.
Yeah, like it actually costs us money to run this podcast and a lot of time. Like
Yeah.
people don't
So
understand the background of having to edit this, then having to wait for it to export on Riverside, then doing
and
all the
just being on
Canva
it,
stuff.
and just being on it in general.
Yeah,
Like I'm glad we're doing it, but don't feel like it's just like a jolly because
yeah,
it's not. So
yeah. There's
for us to
admin
put
work.
for us to put money into it, it would have to make sense long term anyway. I wouldn't just within reason. I wouldn't just want to be like, oh yeah, let's do 6 months worth of recording in a studio because I'd be like, why are we doing this, bro? It's the same content.
Yeah, yeah, literally. I think when you're at let's say we reach like I don't know 1,000 subscribers, right, and we're getting maybe 1K views per pod. It
Yeah,
might seem like the level up to do at that point, but
yeah.
you've
But
got
at
to
the
reach
moment,
that
yeah,
first.
it's not there at the moment.
No,
So
like we were saying last week about climbing the ladder, you've got to do these small steps first, right?
yeah, like, you don't aim for the stars straight away. You bit by bit. So
Yeah,
yeah, I guess the goal is just to grow it and have bigger and better guests on, and that's how it will grow as well by just having more exposure. So next week's one will be a good one. Hopefully the January one, if
yeah.
that's still going ahead.
We
And
need to
obviously,
confirm, but yeah,
yeah, we'll see. And then the obviously the Christmas special as well. So it's coming. I mean, if we just compare to last year in terms of one, how many we've done versus the people that we had on, not to say that people that we've had on are any less, but we've just got bigger names, so it's always cool to see.
yeah, and that will hopefully continue to do. We'll be able to do that as well. And the kind of the
Yeah,
more people we have on, the more exposure it gets to the podcast, the easier it's to get other people on as well.
yeah,
So it's kind of like a bit of a domino effect. So
yeah,
hopefully we will strive to just, even if we can improve our setup. I know I probably need a new microphone, little things like that. I need a new laptop for the fucking start of
yeah.
things. So yeah, so my laptop doesn't sound like it's about to explode every single podcast, but yeah, it's coming, bro. Top three companies you'd like to be sponsored by in the future. Supplement Supply UK, bro. Code MDB10 at checkout.
I actually ordered from them, and I use your code.
Legend. Absolute
Yeah,
legend.
got myself some Perform Whey, which is always good.
Sticky toffee
Uh,
pudding.
yes,
Oh, mate,
yes.
it's unreal,
It was
isn't
one
it?
of, it was one of the only places that had it, so I was like, oh, may as well use Max's code.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So yeah, no. I mean, a supplement company would be ideal, and this is just me being somewhat selfish.
Would you rather a supplement like a one company or like a company that does them all, like stocks them all?
If it was one particular brand, it would only be Perform.
Perform.
Yeah,
See, mine would
just
be Trained by JP.
already.
Yeah, because I feel
I'm
like
just
their products, in terms of the panels on them, the quality
yeah.
of their
There's a lot
products.
more variety in terms of the actual supplementation, isn't there?
Yeah.
As opposed to just flavors of protein powder. Um,
Clothing.
yeah,
What about clothing?
clothing.
Vanquish is a
Mm.
big shout.
Oh yeah, Vanquish, 100%.
Vanquish
Like
is. I don't know if I'd
yeah,
want to go down the Gymshark route. I don't know if that's a bit of me at the moment. I never wear.
but
I haven't. I don't got anything that's Gymshark.
yeah. I've got a few bits, and I went for a bit of in the summer. Like I bought a few bits, but yeah, it's very sport heavy. Whereas Vanquish, you could get away with just wearing out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, probably
Probably not
Vanquish for
Alpha
me.
Elite either.
Again, the odd bit here or there, but I used to wear Outfit all the time, like all the time. But yeah, Vanquish would
I feel
be
like it has
is it?
dropped off a little bit. You don't really see a lot of people in Alpha Elite anymore.
Not at all. It's more like American based,
It
isn't
used
it?
to be
So
very like rival, didn't it? Like
yeah,
Gymshark and Alpha Elite used to be like
yeah. And now Gymshark's just like
just
clear.
yeah.
Yeah, it is mad.
Gasp would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I've kind of gone off a little bit of Gasp. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
don't.
I
I
don't
just wear
rate
my own
quality.
clothing.
Yeah, for the most part, it's just Vanquish for me, and just any joggers. To be honest.
Yeah, I will say the Vanquish joggers are very good.
Yes, they are.
Um, Yeah, I couldn't
So,
think. Top three. So we've listed like a couple.
yeah, two. So we've got just a supplement company, whether that be, I mean, in an ideal world, you'd kind of want something that sells everything,
Yeah.
i.e., plug,
Supplement
plug.
Supply UK.
There
Put
we
in
go.
the U10 at checkout.
So yeah, a company like that, clothing probably Vanquish, and then what was it, top three?
What else would they like? Would
What could you
sponsor a
sponsor?
bodybuilder? What else do we need?
What do I spend a lot of money on?
Monster. Fuck.
Monster. Oh yeah.
Oh, that would be unreal, wouldn't it?
Oh God.
I could
Does
have
anyone
an
actually
MBB
get sponsored
flavour.
by Monster apart from like the likes of Lando?
Yeah, but imagine that. If you had one monster flavour to make, what would it be? If it was like the Den Dogs Monster.
Then Dogs Monster. Something cherry.
Cherry. That's big. That's a good
Yeah,
shout. It's a good
cherry.
shout. What? That's a hard question.
Pineapple for you.
No, yeah, I love the pineapple. I like the blueberry. Not blueberry.
Hawaiian. Blue Hawaiian.
One. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe something like lemony. I know that the white's very lemony, but do you remember like the rain, the lemon HDs?
Oh no. I was gonna say the old Monster lemon citron. That was
I,
like when they first released them, it was the orange, the white, and the yellow, the lemon one. Those were the first three that they released.
oh,
They were
okay.
the best ones.
Yeah. I think if they nailed an apple one, that would be quite nice.
Yeah.
A
I mean, what other flavors are there? Really?
blueberry maybe or raspberry. I don't know.
Not a fan. Not a
Yeah,
fan.
there's a raspberry. Is it not rain? Rockstar? Is it?
I can't say I've ever drunk a can of Rockstar.
Oh, is it relentless? That's it.
Probably relentless, yeah.
There's like it's like a white and like a raspberry coloured packaging.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's absolute toilet. Yeah, all right, we'll move on.
We're going Monster. There we go.
Thoughts on heels slash back coming off the leg press or back squat? Does it limit growth?
Um, I used to have a different opinion. I don't think it matters that much.
No, it doesn't.
Probably more heels coming off because the force output,
Yeah,
like you've literally got less contact, so you're not gonna be able to output as much. But from an injury standpoint, as long as you feel safe, I don't think it matters. My butt comes off the seat when I'm in
yeah,
leg press. But guess what? If it doesn't, I'm not getting as much knee flexion. So it's
yeah,
that trade-off of like, as long as it's benefiting the whole movement and you're not injuring yourself, go for it. So there was a bit of a phase where people were like, got to keep your heels on, your butt can't lift off, and then you take a look at some of the biggest guys and they're doing just that. So
yeah.
it obviously works.
Yeah, I
Whatever
think
whatever you like.
I get a little bit of like calf issues when my heels come off the pad too much. Like if
Oh,
it's
okay.
like quite a lot, then I'll get some like calf problems.
Yeah.
So I try and aim to have my kind of full foot on the pad, but I'm not bothered if my heel raises off a little bit because it probably does anyway.
Yeah.
Like if I filmed my actual foot on the pad, it probably does come
Yeah,
off
it's
a little
gonna
bit.
right. Yeah.
Um, so yeah, and I think with the my backgrounds on a leg press, I mean I don't feel unsafe and it doesn't put any pressure on my lower back or anything. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think
Some
it's a problem.
people you can get away with it. Some people it won't happen because I don't know, your hip socket is just wider.
Yeah, but no,
And that's what you
it
as well.
doesn't limit growth. If anything, like if it allows you to get greater knee flexion, better range of motion, brilliant. But then you've got the caveat of it going into connective tissue and going down that road. So it's like do what feels good for you.
Yeah, just stick to it and keep it consistent
Yeah.
because the moment you flop and change, it's gonna cause an issue.
Okay, I've got a question from Josh R. 03. He's asked, why is serotonin levels important? What is serotonin?
Good stuff.
The good stuff. The happy
The good
pill
stuff. Yes.
or the happy
Uh,
hormone.
yeah, I mean, I don't think it's something that anyone really goes, "Oh, my serotonin's really low today." It's just like, it's one of those things where, yeah, it's just pretty much a chemical in the brain or is released from the brain. Pretty sure.
It's a
Uh,
neurotransmitter.
there you go. Makes you feel good.
It does make you feel
Yeah.
good. Regulates
Yeah.
your mood, regulates appetite. Also has a big role in sleep as well, with its conversion or help the aid of production to melatonin, which will help you sleep. So, yeah, it isn't. Is it 5-HTP that aids serotonin levels as well?
Yeah.
But yeah, the main kind of ways to increase your serotonin levels is going to be decent sleep, training hard, stress free, or stress as low as possible.
Yeah.
Josh Dandy, rank these three: Crocs, sliders, Birks.
In that order.
Yeah, it's going to be, if it's comfort, it's going to be that order.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to be flipped if it's like fashion. It'd be Birks, sliders, Crocs.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like I go everywhere with my Crocs in a minute, so I don't care.
Crocs are elite for comfort.
Yes, they are.
Sliders are like are like comfy Birks, basically.
Yeah, I feel like sliders are, in my opinion, they're more summer.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you're just wearing them out and about, going for a walk. Like, you wouldn't really catch someone wearing them in the middle of winter, but
No.
I would go out in my Crocs in the middle of winter. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
I actually don't find sliders that comfortable to walk in
I do not.
because they slide up and down my feet.
Oh, well, sliders, I suppose.
Yeah. The only time I literally wear my Birks are to go train on weekends, and I know I've got like a leg day or something, so I need to take off my shoes like on and off.
That's controversial.
What?
Taking Birks to the gym.
Is it?
I mean, I'm sure some people would find it controversial.
I'm part of the cool kids gang now.
Okay. Maybe that's why I'm not cool, because I don't have any Birks.
I thought you had a pair of Birks. No?
I mean, I've got Birk style shoes,
Yeah.
but that's like holiday only or like peak summer.
Yeah.
So
I was so close on Black Friday buying a pair of New Balance. Is it 5090s?
New Balance.
Are they 5090s or 5070s? One of the
What are they? Just trainers?
yeah, they're trainers.
Don't know, mate.
They're not like the New Balance. Is that 5090s? Probably some shoe head. I'm not even gonna try. I'm gonna Google it on my phone. Some shoe heads gonna be like, these fucking idiots don't know what New Balances are. Like some geezer come at us for following a guy because we obviously don't know natural bodybuilding because we don't follow one person. Fucking hell. The 9060s.
9060s.
It's very
Let's
close.
judge. 9060. Not a fan personally, but
Not a fan.
that's why fashion is for the individual and not for the other person.
Yeah. Well, I was close. I didn't because I've got too many pairs of Jordans that I actually need to use.
There we go. We're now fashion gurus, so.
The Milling Bob has asked, how excited are you for Cowgirl? Are we talking reverse or normal, bro? Because
Very.
very excited.
I'm assuming he's coming.
He is coming. The Milling Bob
Good.
is coming.
Good.
Yeah, very excited, mate. If anyone's wondering, he's obviously talking about the meal that we spoke about at the start of the podcast.
Yep.
Not excited to, I don't know, have Cowgirl with me or whatever, which would be very, very sus. And I need to up his, direct debit if that is the case.
I'm worried about a certain individual and their drink consumption because it's now local.
We can out him. Andy, yeah. He's, yeah.
That was
It depends.
terrible last time. How many? It was like what?
It was like 12 beers.
12 pints? Well, they weren't quite pints, but it was just like pint comes in, pint goes out, pint comes in, goes out throughout the whole night. God, yeah.
We shall see. We shall see. I don't know if he'll be that crazy this time, but we shall see. It's quite expensive in there as well. Like the pints, it's like 6-7 quid a pint in there.
Yeah.
Highlight of the year: business and competing and general life. Word.
Competing was good.
Competing was good. Fucking Christ. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, I mean that's my answer. So
No, this has been a good year, bro. I know
it's been a good year.
You've been shit with a few. You've
yeah,
had a few shit balls thrown at you, but it's been a decent year
yeah.
for sure.
For the most part, it's been good. It's just
There's a bit of crap towards the back end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Highlight of the year business wise, obviously just the way my business has grown, the results, and being able to do that. And yeah, just working with really, really cool people. Competing, highlight competing. I think it's got to be the Island show. I think we spoke about this last podcast, but
Yeah.
obviously doing that show, going away, being a bodybuilder, like a full-time bodybuilder for that weekend, sharing the stage with the Milling Bob himself. Just an overall like sick weekend. Like
Yeah.
I remember being on stage, literally on stage, and like Tom got called out with his class, and I'm like at the side of the stage, just holding the front relaxed, like shouting at Tom, like in his poses.
Mm.
Which yeah, and then we posed next to each other for the pose down and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's it.
And then general life, I just say like the whole year's been good. It's been stressful. Obviously, my degree. I've got to, mate. I have to hire a gown for my degree. It cost me 40 quid.
Jesus Christ.
And tickets for people to watch me at the ceremony is £25. I was like,
Yeah,
fuck this.
I think we said this last time, like, as if they're charging people to watch you graduate.
I know, like no one cares.
Mental.
And it's
not that no one cares, like, as if that's a thing. Like, you're the one that's paying and you've already paid anyway. And now you've got to charge people to watch you graduate. Doesn't make sense.
And I've got to hire a fucking gown. It's 40 quid, which is a hat and just a Batman suit, basically.
Just turn up in your Birkenstocks and a
that's
Gasp
it.
t-shirt.
Do you know what? I was actually talking to the guys at work. I was like, how long do you reckon it's going to be? Because some of them have already graduated before. And they're like, oh, it's an all-day thing. I was like, surely not. Like,
I'd find out what time you are handing or getting your award handed to you and turn up 10 minutes before.
I said they better expect me to bring a couple of meals with me because I'm not walking in there without meals. Imagine that, like just go 5 hours with no meals. I'd be starving,
God.
just moody.
Yeah, it's like, yep, cheers, I'm off now.
Yeah, literally. Thanks for my award. Goodbye.
God.
But yeah, no, general life just been a good year, and I'd definitely say this year's probably been one of the best years of my life, just in terms of everything that's happened and stuff. And yeah, that's it. That's all my questions as well.
We are well and truly wrapped up.
We are over an hour. Perfect.
God, we're good at this, aren't we?
We are. It's like we've done it before.
Just 50 odd times before.
Yeah. Anyway, people, hopefully you've enjoyed the Natty Blueprint podcast, episode 48. If you have, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll catch you in next week's video with hopefully a very special guest.